Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. There has been an update in the state of Idaho versus Brian C. Kohberger case. If you look at the docket, there are several entries that are dated today, August 28th, 2025. They are a stipulation regarding restitution that Mr. Kohberger will need to make. And then there are 3 orders of restitution and judgment, as well as several entries of civil judgment. This was an issue that was mentioned at the time of Mr. Kohberger's sentencing, and order that was rendered on the 23rd of July 2025 regarding his sentencing, that the parties had X number of days to try to come to some sort of a stipulation. That means an agreement as to how much restitution Mr. Kohberger would need to make to the victims of the crimes that he pled guilty to on July 2nd, 2025. I'm going to host a presentation on our YouTube channel so that I can show you what the stipulation, what the orders of restitution and judgment are, what the civil judgments are. You can go ahead and take a look at them. They are on the court docket for you to view at this time. One example is the order of restitution that Judge Hippler rendered today. It says that on August 26, 2025, the parties stipulated that the defendant owes restitution to the crime victims' compensation of Boise, Idaho, and judgment is hereby entered pursuant to Idaho Code 195304, 5305 against the defendant and in favor of the crime victims' compensation in the amount of $14,393.13, payable through the Ada County Court Clerk's Office, with interest thereon at the judgment rate of 9.125% per annum from the date hereof until paid in full, and for such further costs and disbursements that may hereafter accrue in this action. Dated August 28th, 2025. Right there it states in handwriting, and Judge Stephen J. Hippler as District Court Judge. A couple of points, ladies and gentlemen, regarding this order of restitution. Judgment here in this court order is in favor of. So the prevailing party here is the Crime Victims Compensation Fund of Boise, Idaho. It's entered against Mr. Kohberger in favor of the Victims Compensation Fund per the statute that's cited here. The amount of restitution that Mr. Kohberger has been ordered to pay to this organization, $14,393.13. Information regarding how he goes ahead and pays it. And then there's statutory interest that accrues on this amount per annum. That means per year at the amount of 9.125% each year. That statutory interest rate will accrue. So in other words, if a year from now this $14,000 plus figure is not paid, the new amount is going to be $14,000 plus the number seen on this order plus 9.125% interest, and that will accrue every year until this is paid. As I've stated, we're going to host a presentation on our YouTube channel where we're going to go over all of these documents. Please stay tuned, and hopefully you'll join us. Until next time, this is Kathy. Thank you for joining us here today.